Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. I'm here tonight with a little bit of a thrift share from the week. I've been thrifting on my lunch break this week and stopped by the local little mom and pop thrift store that I go to. Haven't caught her open in a good while, probably at least 6 weeks. So I finally caught her open this week and got a few things since I haven't been in so long. So let me show you what I got. I feel like I said this in my earlier video where I got Happy Mail from Sherry at Studio 28E. I feel like the trim gods have smiled on me this week. I just found the jackpot of trims this week. Let me see. Since I'm talking about trims, let me find my trims. So at this little mom and pop thrift store I go to here in my town, only one of them, she had these trims that I hadn't seen before. And she said she was putting out a bunch of crafty items while I was there. She had put some out and she was still putting them out. So I got to go back and see what else she has to put out. But she had these appliques. And I thought these were absolutely beautiful. They look pretty on a book page, I thought. I just could see them, you know, with the text behind it and maybe this on the book page. I just thought, oh, I thought these were so gorgeous. So she had 2 of those. I got those. Those aren't the trims though. Here's the trims that I got from her. She had this yellow one. It's yellow and white. And she has it by the yard. She just started doing that. She had it just on, you know, whatever she just had it on a bolt or whatever. And then last time I was in there, she said, well, I'm going to start selling this by the yard because, you know, it really wasn't selling. Nobody was buying the whole thing. So I bought, you know, a couple yards of that. I just thought that was so pretty. And that should last me for a good while because there's quite a bit there, it seems like. This is a little ruffledy lace that I got from her. I thought that was beautiful to go on the page edges or, you know, tops of tags and, you know, any kind of card or whatever, recipe card or index card or whatever you want to sew that trims on is awesome. I thought this would be awesome. She had this like fabric trim there. I thought this was so cool. In fact, I didn't even see it at first, and she showed it to me, and I was like, oh, that's perfect for a fall, of course. I mean, look at these colors. So, really pretty, I thought. Just loved it. Almost kind of looks like a quilt, but it's just fabric, you know, just a strip of fabric. So, I got that one. And I got one more. She had a couple others, but I didn't get those. These were my favorites. I just got my favorites. And this one here just was so different. And I hadn't seen anything like this. It's lavender and green in the middle there. So I don't know. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, I just thought that was so pretty. So got that one. So many new trims. I used some of my trim last night in a little craft project on my last video where I was doing a little event for my world in OKC. So if you haven't seen that, I used some of the trim from Sherry on some recipe cards. Let's see. So I got this from the mom and pop thrift store too. Let's see what I got in here. She pointed out. I said, "Do you have any?" Oh, I got orange. Okay, cool. I was just wondering if I had any. I couldn't remember if I got any, but I got this orange bias tape and it will be perfect for my Halloween journal. That's probably why I got it, right? And then she had some little appliques that I thought were awesome. She has a little basket. Whenever she gets appliques, she throws them in her basket. So I dug through the whole thing. I looked through every applique she had in there. She had quite a few. I got these Christmassy ones. It's a bell and a little Christmas tree and a little candy cane. And I just kind of use these like stickers, you know, for the journals I make. I think they're really cool. So I got 2 of those. This one doesn't have the wrapping. Or did it have wrapping? Why was it? Oh yeah, this one has wrapping on it, part of it, and this one didn't. So it's not as glary on this one. But look at that little candy cane. Isn't that cute? And I was digging down. I found, well, let's see. This is a big one. I thought I might try a big one for a pocket. you know, in a journal or a tuck spot. And then she had these little ones here. They're little circles. This is a little fire, like you see in a fireplace. I thought that was super cute. And then this one is a little clover. These might be from, like, I don't know if they're from Scouts, like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. But I thought that was cute. And then I dug down in and I found this little, I couldn't believe it. I almost like squealed. I was like, oh, a little kitty cat. Is it a kitty cat? Yeah. A little tiny quick kitty cat. She's like, what'd you find? I'm like, a little kitty cat. It was so cute. She's like, I didn't know that was in there. I'm like, yeah, I found it. It was on the bottom. So this little guy, I thought was cute. And I found some strawberries. I had just used up all my strawberries in my last couple of journals, so I found me some more strawberries there. And then this fabric, I could not resist. It was so pretty. Let's see. I think this is, let me see if this is the front or the back. Yeah, here's the front here. Little brighter colors there. I just thought that was so pretty. Kind of, it's got flowers and kind of paisley on there. So I thought that was so pretty. Kind of a cottony fabric. So I got that little piece of that she had, and she's got some fabric scraps in there. She has little rubber bands around them like this in the shop and just tucked in a little basket. And so yeah, she had put all that in that little bag for me. And what else did I get from her? These books right here I got from her. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking my camera and hitting it here. I found these books in the back. She has some children's books, so I found another Curious George, a vintage one. This one's a soft cover. I wonder if I could use that as a journal cover. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. And then these are the pages I like. They're really nice and vintagey looking, and they are not, you know, shiny or anything. So and this size is good too. You can do so much. You can use it as a journal page, make envelopes, tags, just all kinds of fun stuff with these pages. So I got that book. So I love Curious George. And she had these, let's see, yeah, she had these little golden books. At first I didn't see any, and then she has them like stacked on this little shelf thing where they, you know, stack in front of each other. And so I had to dig through those, and I finally found all of these. But what was her favorite? I think she said, let me see. Yeah, this one right here was her favorite. She really liked this one. And I did too. When I saw it, I was like, that's so pretty. I don't think I have this one. Colors are nice of these boys painting here. And then let's see if we can see the copyright. Got a little mouse here, this paint bucket. Oh, this is 1983 right here. Somebody wrote their name. And so it's probably, what, oh no, this is 1962. So I don't know why that looks like an 8, doesn't look like a 6. So I guess it could be a 6, 1963 instead of 83, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like a 6, but here you can see it's in good shape. I don't see any writing or, let's see, no writing or tears, and really pretty colors. So that's one. And then she had this one, All My Chickens. Isn't that cute? I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Some writing here, so I would cover this whole page up with, or this whole cover up with scrapbook paper. But really pretty one there. These all look like they're vintage. Let's see. This one is 1983 here. No, this was 1993. 1993 on this one. Wow, it looks older than that, doesn't it? Here's a name here too. I didn't see that. So, but this part looks really new. And then this part looks old. The cover looks older. Here's the back. Let's see the back on this one. It's like that. Here's the back on this one. I like to see the backs because a lot of them are the same, but then once in a while you find a different one. And this is one I have not seen before. Make Way for the Highway. And it looks old. Let's see if it is old. There's a little name here. It is 1961. 1961. So let's see what it looks like. I got a little name up here in like marker, green marker. But the pages look good. Yeah, pretty. Very nice. McKids, new kids in school. So this is put up by McDonald's. Oh, isn't that neat? I've never seen one of these. How did I miss this? Since I've been collecting little golden books for so long, I don't know how I've never seen this before, but isn't this different and neat? Another golden product. That is neat. I like it. I love it. Let's see how old this one is now. This one's 1998, I believe. Yeah, 1998. McKids new kids school. Let's see. It's stiff, like it hasn't even been looked at. Huh? Isn't that interesting? I love it. Oh, look at the font in here. Isn't that cool? Wow, I love that. That's different. I don't know. This might have to go into my personal collection. This is really cool. I love that font. That's so different. Isn't that neat? I'm going to have to read that one too. This is the cat that climbed the Christmas tree. Oh, so cute. And, oh, let me look at the copyright real quick. This is 1962. So very nice. I love this. Here's, oh, this one's green. Love it when I see a green one. So bright and pretty. And this has bright, pretty colors. So, yeah. That's the Mom and Pop Thrift Store treasures. I went to, let's see, that's the Mom and Pop. My local Goodwill here. I went one night this week after on my way home from work, and I found these. I've never found these square doily or rectangle doilies before. And I found these this week. I couldn't believe it. So finally have some, you know, whole, like you can use these for a whole page or whatever. Of course, this is really big, but have to be cut down. But you cut it half like this and maybe use half like that for a page. So I'm really excited about that because I've never had those before. And then at my Goodwill near my work, I found these books. Actually, just today. Yeah, just today. It's the only time I got to go in there today. This week was today. This is really heavy right here. But it was, you know, well worth it. It's because there's so many pages in here. It was just a, you know, when you get a book like that with so many pages, it's such a, you know, you feel like you got a good deal because you have a lot to use here. But this is, most of my books, my dictionaries, that are like children's dictionaries say children's dictionary. This one says intermediate. So I thought that was interesting. And they had quite a few like kind of dictionaries like this there, but the other ones were a little bit shiny pages. And then I found this one. And this one didn't have shiny pages. Let me see what the year is, and maybe that's the difference. I just really didn't have time to look at copyrights while I was there. I just saw that this one looked, you know, maybe a little older. It didn't have shiny pages. And so let's see if we have a copyright. 1986 right here. Okay, so I'll show you good sized pages here. So these can make nice journal pages. And they have nice, you know, pretty pages in here. Even though it's intermediate. Doesn't say what grade that might be right here. Maybe it does inside, but I'm not going to really take your time looking for that right now. But yeah, I just liked it because it wasn't shiny and had some nice, you know, looking pages here that have, well, they have the color on the little like tabs here, and then they have the colored pictures and just, you know, the dictionary style. So I thought it was pretty neat. I thought it was really neat. Or else I wouldn't have bought it. You know, I try to only buy books I love. I had a few more in my hands and I put them back because I mean, I really liked them a lot, but they were kind of like some I already had, so I was like, you know, Sheree, you need to control yourself a little bit here. Okay, let's see what else did I get. I got quite a few, even though I put some back. So a few more golden books. Goodbye Tonsils. I've never seen this one. This was 39 cents. This must be pretty old. Let's see, when were they 39 cents? Let's see, where is the copyright? Goodbye Tonsils. No copyright here. Oh, here it is up here. It's hiding from me. 1972. Okay. But 1972. Yeah, that's pretty old. But this is a neat one. It's different. I hadn't seen this Goodbye Tonsils. That's a really neat one though. I bet it's a really neat story. I should read this one. I bet that would be great for kids that are going in to have their tonsils out. That would be awesome, I'm sure. And Peter Rabbit, you know, if I see Peter Rabbit, I'm going to have to buy him. So I don't think I can have, or anyone can have, too many Peter Rabbit books. I don't think it's like you can't have too much fun. You can't have too many Peter Rabbit books. 1993 on this one. It looks, the cover, I mean, it doesn't look worn is what I'm getting at. It looks new, but it's 1993, so it is vintage. Cute little Peter Rabbit. No writing or tears. It's just like in perfect condition. And then my first counting book. I think I do have another copy, at least one more copy of this. Got a little sticker there or something. I'm going to have to see if I can do something with that, but you can always put a little patch of some fabric or something over that. There's another little price sticker up here. Oh, and there's a name right here. Wow. I know that's not going to come off, so I'm going to have to do a little patchwork here with some fabric or something. Some kind of decoration on there. But that will be okay. I can match the colors in these little balls that the kittens are playing with. So here's a name here in pencil. I could erase that. But this is a cute book. So yeah, I don't mind the, you know, problems. We can always fix those. Of course, another rabbit book. The main reason I bought this one, because I mean, I could make a journal out of it totally, and it has a really cute cover. Let's see what the back's cute too, with a cute little bunny. Looks like it needs something over here. Some fabric would be nice if I made this into a journal, but I really bought it for the pages. Let's see what year it is. This is let's see. This is a very long pack. It's hiding here. 1983 on this one. 1983. And it looks like this. But I bought it for the images, really. I thought I want to have some books where I don't have to use the whole page if I want to cut out the images. And these were kind of like have a lot of white space. So I thought this would be a perfect one to cut out the little images and use them on envelopes. I have those colored envelopes that I showed a little while ago. I thought these would be so pretty on, you know what I mean? I have some bigger envelopes too, some bigger colored envelopes. I don't think I used them up yet. So the bigger images like this, I could put on a bigger envelope and then that on a smaller envelope, and I could even cut out the words and use them on something, you know, so I think this is really neat for that. And this one, I had said I'm going to keep my eye out for some bigger books like I used in I had some in my book page bundles and in one of my recent journals. So this is another one of those. I found this there in a book. It was in a book I didn't want, so it was stuck in that book. And so I just put it in this book because I figured, you know, nobody might buy. You know, the other book was pretty boring, you know, looked like a pretty boring book that nobody would want. And I thought this was pretty cool. It says genuine cone denim made in the USA. I thought it was a really kind of neat tag. And so I just stuck it in here and got it with this book. Here, I don't think I showed it to you yet. really neat tag. I just thought, you know, with the colors and everything and the graphics here, so cool. Here's what it looks like on the back. And the reason this is cool is because Cone is in this area. There's all the hospitals are owned by Cone. Not all of them, but most of them. Hospitals and medical facilities around here are owned by Cone. And there's been a Cone, what else? There's something else owned by Cone, like some factories or textile mills or something like that. So there's a lot of Cone stuff around here. So when I saw this, I thought that was pretty cool. So that's why I got that. And then here's this big book I was talking about that I want to keep my eye out for. Big books like this with the colorful pages. I think these are so pretty. And they add so much to whatever, you know, you're working on. And usually they're like this. They don't have a lot of pages. The ones I've seen don't have a whole lot of pages, so they go pretty fast. And so, like, if I were to do, you know, a dozen or 10 book page bundles, this book would be gone. So I'm really keeping my eye out for stuff like that. I only have, that's the second one I've gotten in the last few weeks, so I don't find them very often. This is something really different. Writing with Phonics. And so it looks like this. It's apparently a school book, but inside it's not just the paper. It has pictures on the top. Like this. Isn't that cute? Like, let's see, the back. Let's see, the back of the page looks like this. Oh, the backs have pictures too. Isn't that neat? I thought that was awesome. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. The lines are red and blue, which is cool. They have a number on the bottom of each page and all these little pretty pictures. Here's a solid one. Title and name. Isn't that interesting? Like, title and name. I'm going to have to look at this some more and see what creative writing. Okay, I'm going to have to see what this is really all about here, because this is really neat. There's animals and just really cool. I love it. There's a kitty cat and a bunny. So cool. I just love it. I wish I had more of these. I only had the one. Part of it's used. Like, all of this was used, so a lot of it was used. But it's called a Becca book, Language Arts. And then this is a Writing with Phonics manuscript, 5th edition, penmanship, creative writing. So I don't know. This is probably from a school, or someone had it for in school, or maybe even for homeschooling. I don't know. But that's what's really neat. Now this was kind of a big book, but not real big. But look at this picture on the front. I thought that was just so cool and retro looking. I don't know if it's, let's see if it really is old. But here's the back. Let's see if it really is old. I just loved the pictures here on the front. I think I probably did look at the inside. Well, I don't know if I did, but wow, I love it. Let's see. Where's my copyright? Okay, let's see. 1954. 1954. Had to read the Roman numerals real quick there, but 1954. So this is an oldie. And look at these pretty pictures and pages. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh, look at that donkey. The sunflowers and the chicken. A little pretty cow. Oh my goodness, what a great farm journal this would be. A beautiful goat. Oh, the sheep. Oh my goodness, look at that bunny. So pretty. Look at those flowers. Oh my goodness, that's like the perfect page. I don't know, though. I might have to keep this one. This is beautiful. I love this. Wow. I'm in love right there. I can't even believe that. That's so pretty. Okay. This is the last thing I have to show you. A kid's atlas. I think I have maybe one other kid's atlas. I'm not even sure. They might be all adult atlases, but yeah. Oh, I found this too in another. I don't know if this was just floating around on a shelf or another book, but I tucked it in here again because I figured no one else would get whatever it was in. So I figured I would take it home with me. The Land of Pennsylvania Dutch. So it looks kind of like a placemat. I don't know where it came from, but I thought it was really neat. Let me see if it has, I wonder if I could copy it. Let me see if it has a copy right here. Well, it has some really fine print down here that I can't see, so I don't know if that's any type of copyright. But anyway, even if I can't copy it, I would just use this original because isn't that pretty? I thought that was so pretty that it needed to come home with me. And then here's the atlas, the children's atlas. I wonder, let's see if this has any kind of copyright 2007, so it's not revised 2008 edition, so it's not vintage, but you know, it's an atlas, and I love maps, so, and it was, you know, it looked cute and colorful, and I thought it was really neat. It would be great in travel journal or really any type of journal where you want to add a map page. Look at all these little games in here, crossword puzzles, a maze. Wow, this is neat. See, a lot of time I have to, like, I've said it before, I have to decide pretty quick when I'm in the store on my lunch break, and that's where I got this today, on what I'm getting, because I have to go in, I have to go there, I have to go in and figure out, you know, look, and figure out what I'm buying, and then go, you know, stand in line. So there's some pretty fast and quick decision making going on there. You know what I mean? So, but I love it. I look forward to my lunch break when I know I'm going to the thrift store. I can't wait for my lunch break so I can have some thrifting fun. So that's it for today. You saw everything that I got this week, and I'm going to go put this away now, and I will see you all next time. And so I just want to say happy crafting and happy thrifting, and I'll see you next time.